Everyone, you are listening to Branding with Bex, quick insights on branding, business, and the psychology of why we buy. Let's just dive right into today's episode. So today we're talking about why people buy from celebrity-owned businesses. Now, there's a huge mix of psychological, social, and emotional reasons, and brands really know how to tap into those triggers. I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news here. That celebrity, influencer, whoever it is that's selling to you, is not selling to you in the way they are just because they care so much about you. It's actually very strategic. They're tapping into a lot of your different emotions, your psychology, buying habits, and today we're really going to break down the key factors to this trend. This is very interesting too. So I think if you are a small business owner, you may have noticed that some of your friends are not the first ones to buy from you or to ever buy from you. They also may not be supporting your endeavors, and they may choose to support a celebrity instead. Now, we're going to break down the psychology of that and how this impacts and also how you shouldn't take this personally, because this is actually just like the psychological reasoning behind this. And also, you want to keep people that are supportive in your circle, so this is your reminder to you that they should be cheering you on when you're doing well, and when you're not, they should be there to support you. It's a twofold, it's not just one way. But today we're really going to dive into that and the emotional aspect between why people are doing that. So let's just jump right in. Number one is the parasocial relationships. What does that mean? So that means I feel like I know them. Now, this comes from a consumer's one-sided emotion with, they have like an emotional bond with celebrities that they admire. There's a lot of people out there that are so quick to double tap on their favorite celebrities' Instagram post, but have missed maybe 10 of your reels before, or for some reason haven't engaged with them. And that's why when a celebrity launches a brand, it feels like you are buying from a friend, even though the connection is imagined. So it's trust by association. Again, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but Taylor Swift does not know you exist. None of these celebrities actually know that you exist unless you're friends with them. They're tapping into your psychological response, your emotional bond that you've formed with them based on the content that they've shared, because you actually don't know them in real life, and using that to get you to make a purchasing decision. Now, I'm not saying this is right or wrong, I'm just saying this is what happens. And when you have that emotional bond with a celebrity, you're more likely to support them. A very easy example is Hailey Bieber and Rhode. People ran out to go buy her makeup. I've never used it, I can't speak to that, but there's a lot of people that feel like they know Hailey Bieber. They like every single one of her pictures, they feel like they're best friends with her, but at the end of the day, you're actually not friends with Hailey Bieber. So that connection, it's trust by association. It's, oh, I know her from Instagram. No, you don't. You've seen her picture. That parasocial relationship is the first pillar in breaking down why people buy from influencers and celebrities. Next is the aspirational identity. So this one is a little different. A lot of people look to celebrities as a lifestyle, aesthetic, or a level of success that people aspire to. So buying their products for some people can feel like a small step towards that identity. So if I use Fenty, I'm part of Rihanna's world. That's an example. If you use Rhode, you feel like you're part of Hailey Bieber's world. If you buy Skims, you feel like you're part of Kim Kardashian's world. You are not actually a part of their world, but you are purchasing a product that's connected to them, so it makes you feel like you're a part of that connection. Now we're going to talk about number three, which is the built-in trust. So famous founders shortcut the why should I care phase. Now, this happens because they are famous. Their existing platform provides that built-in marketing and credibility. So instead of providing product value from scratch, they ride the momentum of their persona. For example, you're looking to build a personal brand and I say, great, you need to provide value to your audience, you need to connect with them, you need to share these things. And that's for average Joes like us that have to create the content that way. If you're a celebrity, you already have that built-in marketing credibility. People already feel like they care about what you're sharing already, so they've surpassed that why should I care phase. When I talk to you guys about branding or building a business, I mention that a lot. Why would the consumer care? Why would the consumer care to open your email? Why would the consumer care to engage with your social media content? Like, you have to make it worthwhile for them. Celebrities kind of bypass that because people already care from their social media. Now we want to talk about the hype, exclusivity, and cultural relevance. So celebrity drops can feel like a cultural movement to many. It can feel like a cultural moment. I feel like that people want to be a part of. Here's an example. Think Skims, think Kylie's first lip kit. Think, the scarcity and the popularity also helps to provide that instant buzz. Now we also want to talk about social proof and community. So when fans see others, especially influencers or other celebrities, buying or wearing a celebrity brand, it reinforces the belief that if everyone has it, it must be good. Here's an example. The Rode phone case that held the lip gloss became kind of like a little status symbol where it was like if everybody saw everyone else taking their mirror selfies with this phone case, it must be good and I must go and buy it. That's how that social proof and community aspect really comes into play. And now we want to talk about the narrative and authenticity, whether it's real or manufactured. And this is our last point for today's podcast episode. So smart celebrity brands tell stories. I couldn't find a product just like this that I loved, so I made it. Very, very common example that is used very often. This reflects who I am and I want to share it with you. So consumers are buying into that why, not just the product, and then that adds that extra layer when they already have that sense of marketing and credibility. So to wrap up this episode, people buy from celebrity brands because they feel emotionally connected to that person. They trust their taste, and they also want to be a part of that world that they're representing. So it's not just about the product, it's about getting that close proximity to someone that they admire, which I know can sound kind of creepy and weird, but it's actually just the psychology of how this works. So people feel like they're closer to Kim Kardashian by purchasing Skims. Like they're closer and becoming friends with her or connecting with her because they purchased her product. And that is just one of the really interesting aspects. So maybe if you're looking to make a purchasing decision and you're looking to buy it and you realize, wait, why am I even ordering this? I don't need it. I just am buying it because one of my favorite celebrities endorsed it or decided to launch this product line. Maybe take a step back and think about it. There recently was a company called, I think it's called Smash Kitchen. I believe it was Glenn Powell that released it, and I just saw an ad like on Instagram. I actually did buy the ketchup and the mustard from Walmart. It's like all organic ingredients and the product's actually great. Did I run out and buy it because it was Glenn Powell's brand? No, I just saw that the ingredients were good. So I think there's a little bit of difference there, but when a celebrity backs a product that's good, it also does make a difference in the purchasing decision because you would pay a premium because you know the ingredients are clean. So thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Branding with Bex. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe so you'll never miss a deep dive into the psychology of business and branding. I highly recommend sharing this with your friends because maybe you'll help to make some purchasing decisions for them, or maybe they're just interested in opening their eyes. And if you're interested and feeling a little generous, please leave a quick review. It really helps to spread the word. Until next time, keep building a brand that truly sticks.